I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comment Corner, where you make comments on my videos, and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments. You know what the Amazon driver said to his wife when she was in labor? Sorry, out for delivery. Yeah, these are going to be Labor Dad jokes. In honor of Labor Day.
Oh my God!
So, kicking off this week's Comment Corner with last week's Comment Corner, cake dad jokes. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I commented here last, after the other videos. I am the Quentin Tarantino of comments! I'd say more along the lines of the Ed Wood of comments. Then my brother Josh, film bestie, commented, you'd eat gummy goblins, but would you eat gummy dragons? You know I would. There's not a lot of things gummy I wouldn't eat. Unless it was like that really sour gummy. I don't really like that. Then my brother Josh, film bestie, commented, of course I listen. You're telling me when I can and cannot eat my cereal. Point in case. Then Jay McCool commented, snowmen hate carrot cake. It tastes like they're boogers. Then Jay McCool commented, I thought I was the only one who did that to gummy bears. No, apparently it's a guy thing though. Because as we were watching it, my wife was like, who does that? And all three of my kids were like, a woman in labor shouted, shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't, didn't, can't. The doctor said, don't worry. Those are her contractions. Then on my Dave's Awesome Stories, personality matches birth, first kid. You'll hear about the second one tomorrow. My brother Josh, film bestie, commented, I called the doctor. My wife is going into labor. What should I do? Is this your first child, he asked. No, this is her husband. Push harder, I shouted at my wife while she was in labor. Shut up, she screamed back at me. Wasn't my fault the car broke down on the way to the hospital.
Wait, I don't get it.
While my wife was in labor, I read a few jokes from the paper to distract her from the pain, but she didn't seem amused. Must have been the delivery.
That's funny to me.
I remember when my wife was in labor and the nurse came in and said, how about epidural anesthesia? I said, that's a great idea, but no thanks. We've already picked out a name. My wife screamed in pain during labor, so I asked, what's wrong? She screamed, these contractions are going to kill me. I said, I'm sorry, honey. What is wrong? My wife just went into labor, and our doula canceled on us. I'm having a midwife crisis. Why are men always happy when their wife is in labor? It's the most painful experience of her life, and she can't make him do it. No! That one's not funny. Then Jay McCool commented, I like watching these videos about your kids. It's like, even though they annoy you, and you like to mess with them, you can see how much you love them. Well, yeah, of course. My kids, yes, annoy the crap out of me. They do weird things. Some bordering on downright insane. But they're my kids, and I love them. Then Jay McCool commented, my dad said, come to think of it, you were past due, and now you're always late. Thanks, dude. That's what I'm all about. Opening eyes. Since yesterday was Labor Day, hope you went to your mother and said Happy Mother's Day. Then on my Dave's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door 2025, Jay McCool commented, Forbidden Door was awesome! It was. It was a good show. Then Jay McCool commented, I agree that the unified title should replace the other two, but it needs a new name. What do you think it should be? I have no idea. From what I understand, they can't call it the Intercontinental title, combining International and Continental, because that's owned by WWE. And even if they didn't own it, like trademark-wise, it would obviously be copying. So I don't know. Whatever they want to come up with. If they want to just rename it the Continental or International title, whatever. But it does need to be unified and stay that way permanently, because they have too many mid-card titles. Then Jay McCool commented, yeah, it wasn't as good as previous Forbidden Doors, but still awesome. Well, that's what I said. It was good. It just didn't live up to the other ones. But that happens sometimes. My wife was in labor for so long, it felt like a maternity. Then on my DB's Awesome Food, where I reviewed the Kellogg's Wednesday cereal, the cookies and cream. My brother Josh, Film Bestie, commented, "You dip your Oreos in water because your dad never came back with the milk." I went to the website for Oreos today. I hit accept all cookies. Got nothing. All websites use cookies, except English websites. They use biscuits.
Sorry.
Why does cookie dough have such a problem holding down a job? Because it keeps getting baked. What do you call the art of folding cookies? Oreogami. Why do basketball players love cookies? Because they can dunk them. Snickerdoodle. Then Jay McCool commented, "Yeah, this one was disappointing, but not as disappointing as the one before. Either way, I won't buy either one of those cereals again." A goat goes into labor. She screams, "I'm dying." The husband asks, "Really?" The goat says, "No, I'm kidding." Then, on the Brothers Not Lovers movie challenge, where we had to see who could name the most movie titles that describe farts. And I won. My brother Josh, Film Bestie, commented, "Did you wash your hands?" I always wash my hands. Then my brother Josh, Film Bestie, commented, "Conan the Destroyer." The Running Man. It's over. You lost. Then my brother Josh Philbesty commented, "Enjoy your paltry victory. Beware, awesome, beware! I shall have my revenge!" You're gonna get revenge on me getting revenge? That's not how it works. Then Jay McCool commented, "The Mist." The Fog. The Hateful Eight.
So stupid. What?
Thought you'd appreciate that one. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Nice. You got in on it too. Then Jay McCool commented, "I had to keep rewinding. I was laughing so hard. I wonder how long you two could have gone if he didn't mess up." You know, the thing is, I had to cut a lot of time out of there because we did go on too long. Because it didn't feel like that at the moment. When I saw the video back, I was like, holy crap, we went back and forth for over 20 minutes. Either way, I won. Then Jim McCool commented, "Next challenge, movie titles, but you replace one word with poop. Has to make sense and cannot be one word. For example, you can't say poop/Rocky. Well, crap, pun intended. I think the Film Bestie and I got our next challenge. And I'm gonna win that one too." A pregnant woman ends up in a coma. Months later, she wakes up and her kids have been born. The nurse tells her, "You had twins and your brother named them." She asks, "What's the girl's name?" She says, "Denise." She says, "And the boy?" The nurse says, "The nephew." So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when I post videos. And leave a comment I can respond to in my next Comic Corner. Love you guys.